I went to surprise my fiancé. I overheard his conversation with his mother. What they said made I'll never forget the way my heart raced that evening. My hands clutched the little bag of his favorite pastries, the kind he loved after a long day at work. I had planned everything so perfectly: stop by his place unannounced, wait for him to return home, and surprise him with dinner, laughter, and love. We had been engaged for 8 months, and though life was stressful, I thought we were closer than ever. I thought I knew him. But when I walked up the stairs to his apartment, I froze. The door wasn't locked, and faint voices drifted out from inside. His voice. And hers. His mother's. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop. But once I heard my name, it felt like my feet were cemented to the ground. "She's not right for you, Daniel," his mother said sharply. "She doesn't come from our world. She'll never fit into this family. Marriage isn't about love, it's about security, about a future. Do you really want to throw everything away for her?" I felt my throat tighten. His mother had never been warm with me, but I always told myself she just needed time. What I wasn't prepared for was Daniel's response. "Mom, I know," he sighed. "You don't have to remind me. I love her, but love doesn't build wealth. I can't risk everything. If I marry her, I'll lose your support, and you know how much I rely on that." The world tilted beneath me. My fiancé, my partner, my supposed soulmate, was agreeing with her. Love wasn't enough for him. I stood there, listening as they talked about me like I was some burden, a liability, a mistake. My chest ached with betrayal, each word slicing deeper. I stumbled back down the stairs before they saw me, pastries still clutched in my hand. I couldn't breathe. My heart was breaking, and yet I knew I needed answers. The next day, when I confronted Daniel, he tried to spin it differently. "You don't understand," he said, grabbing my hands. "I do love you, but my mother's right. Marriage is about more than feelings. She's worried about us, about how we'll survive." I was just agreeing with her to calm her down. But I saw the hesitation in his eyes. I knew the truth. He wanted both, my love and his mother's money. And he wasn't willing to stand up for me. For weeks, I wrestled with what to do. I loved him deeply. I had dreamed of our wedding, our future, our family. But each time I remembered those words, "Love doesn't build wealth," the dream cracked a little more. How could I marry a man who measured my worth in numbers? The breaking point came when I overheard him again, this time on the phone with a friend. "I can't just walk away," he said. "She loves me too much. And once we're married, she'll adjust. She doesn't have anywhere else to go." That was when I knew. He didn't see me as an equal. He saw me as someone who would bend, who would compromise until nothing of me was left. So I made my decision. I ended the engagement. It wasn't easy. His shock turned into anger, then pleading. His mother called me ungrateful, selfish, immature. Friends said I was walking away from a good man. But I knew better. A good man doesn't make you feel like love isn't enough. A good man doesn't choose money, comfort, or family approval over the person he promised to protect. In the months that followed, I rebuilt myself piece by piece. I started working harder at my career, pouring my energy into creating the kind of life I had once thought I needed him for. I surrounded myself with people who truly believed in me. And slowly, I found a new kind of peace. One evening, nearly a year later, I was walking through the park when I spotted him. Daniel. He was sitting on a bench alone, looking thinner, tired, older. Our eyes met for a moment. He tried to smile, but it was hollow. His mother's influence had given him everything he thought he wanted, except happiness. As for me, I kept walking. Because the greatest lesson I learned was this: real love isn't about wealth, approval, or convenience. It's about choosing each other every day, no matter the obstacles. And if someone can't choose you wholeheartedly, then they don't deserve you at all. Today, I don't regret leaving. I don't regret the pain or the heartbreak. Because it led me to discover my own strength, my own worth. And one day, when the right person comes, someone who sees me as more than enough, I'll know I've kept my heart safe for the love I truly deserve. And that's the message I want to leave you with. Sometimes the hardest goodbyes are the most necessary. Don't ever let anyone make you feel like love isn't enough. When it's the right love, it always will be.